What happens when chaos, betrayal, and total destruction collide inside a WWE ring? This week, the Usos faced off against Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed in a tag team battle that was as unpredictable as it was violent, a match that featured every element fans crave from modern professional wrestling. From steel chairs to tables, from high-flying dives to brutal power moves, and even the cunning interference of Paul Heyman lurking at ringside, this encounter was never just a contest of strength and skill. It was a war, a battlefield where every move had consequences, every strike shifted momentum, and the outcome could change the balance of power in the tag team division. Welcome back to Suplex Saga, your ultimate destination for in-depth WWE analysis, shocking twists, backstage drama, and match breakdowns that go beyond the surface. Tonight, we dive into one of the most chaotic and hard-hitting matches WWE has seen recently, a contest that pitted the Usos against the imposing and dangerous Vision, leaving fans in absolute disbelief at the level of violence, strategy, and storytelling on display. The match began with Bronson Reed and Jey Uso locking up in the center of the ring, testing each other's strength and determination in a classic grappling exchange. But it quickly became clear that the Usos' experience as a team would play a crucial role. They immediately double-teamed Reed, isolating him and attempting to dominate the opening minutes. At the same time, tension was building at ringside, where Bron Breakker and LA Knight were having a heated confrontation that added a layer of unpredictability and danger to the proceedings. Reed, sensing an opportunity, grabbed a steel chair in an attempt to assert control, only to be stopped by Knight, whose interference created a crucial distraction. In that instant, Jimmy Uso seized the moment, taking the chair for himself and landing a vicious strike on Reed while the referee's back was turned. This sudden swing of momentum sent the crowd into a frenzy, and it became clear that anything could happen in this contest. Jey Uso then launched himself over the top rope in a spectacular, high-risk dive, crashing down onto both Reed and Breakker, a move that electrified the arena and shifted momentum in favor of the Usos. Back inside the ring, the Vision regrouped, isolating Jimmy Uso and systematically wearing him down with a combination of brutal strikes and punishing maneuvers. Breakker executed a devastating suplex that almost ended the match, with a close 2 count that had everyone holding their breath. All the while, the steel chair sat ominously at ringside, a reminder that chaos could erupt at any second and that the match was far from over. Jimmy finally managed to create space and tagged in his brother Jey, who immediately lit up the ring with his explosive offense, delivering a flurry of super kicks and fast-paced attacks that left the crowd in awe. Jey came agonizingly close to finishing off Breakker after being tossed over the ropes and bouncing back into the ring for a near fall that had the fans screaming and on the edge of their seats. The Usos then escalated the violence by sliding a table into the ring, setting it up in the corner for a high-impact maneuver. Breakker charged to drive a Uso through the table, only to be met with a perfectly timed super kick that stopped him in his tracks. The Usos connected with their trademark double super kick, almost securing the victory, but just when it seemed like they had the match in hand, Bronson Reed stormed into the ring to break the pin, sending the momentum swinging back toward the Vision and ensuring that chaos continued to reign. From that point on, the match became an all-out brawl, a brutal display of athleticism, strategy, and reckless aggression. Breakker speared Jimmy Uso through the ring floor, a move that left the audience gasping, only for Jey to respond with a spear of his own, proving that neither team was willing to back down. Jey then climbed to the top rope for a high-risk aerial assault, aiming to put the match away, but collided with LA Knight at ringside, creating a perfect opening for Paul Heyman to slide a steel chair to Breakker. The weapon almost changed the course of the match again, but in a stunning counter, Breakker dodged, seized control, and delivered a punishing spear that sent both Usos crashing through the table with bone-jarring force. In the climactic moments of the match, Bronson Reed ascended the top rope and executed a massive tsunami splash onto Jimmy Uso, leaving no doubt about the outcome. The Vision, composed of Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, emerged victorious from one of the most chaotic, high-stakes, and unforgettable tag team matches WWE has seen in recent memory. This match did more than just entertain. It sent a clear message to the entire WWE universe. The Vision are a dangerous new force, capable of dismantling even the most established teams, and with Paul Heyman manipulating events from behind the scenes, the future for the Usos and the tag team division as a whole looks dark and uncertain. Did Heyman just tip the balance of power in WWE's tag team hierarchy? Are we witnessing the rise of a team that could dominate for years to come? We want to hear your thoughts, so drop your reactions in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Wrestling Pro News to catch every fallout, every shocking twist, and every explosive moment from this incredible rivalry and more. Stay tuned, because in WWE, chaos, betrayal, and destruction are never far from the next jaw-dropping moment.